Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Just have a few reminders before we get started today. So first thing is the Padlet works now. I apologize. I had the privacy permissions wrong and I didn't realize it. So a lot of people were unable to add their responses. So since I made that mistake, we'll change the due date to Friday for the reading response. And I'll go ahead and change that in Google Classroom as well. So really quick, this is now what the reading responses look like. And you can add one by just pressing this plus number. I am loving seeing your faces. Look at that. It's so awesome to see you guys. So please add your selfie because I'm just loving seeing you guys. Anyway, back to... Also, your wings analysis is due today. What I've noticed is some people are turning it in and they're forgetting about the reflection at the bottom of it. So don't forget to do the reflection at the bottom. Just a reminder to do your 30 minutes of reading each day and then log it in your reading record. And tomorrow is going to be just kind of, I'm going to read aloud some more of House Arrest. And then for the rest of it, you can work on this assignment as well as your reading record and anything else you need to work on for this class. It'll be kind of like a catch-up day. All right, so we're going to get into today's lesson. So today we're going to, you're going to pick out a song that you like. You're going to analyze it like a poem, like you did with Wings, using that 4-part reading strategy to get its deeper meaning. And the song should have a deep meaning or a message. I remember one year, he chose the song, I don't know if you're familiar with it, it was really popular at the time, called Hotline Bling as his song. And I said to him, I'm like, I don't think this is going to be very good. And he was like, I really, really want to do it. I was like, fine. He did the song and he actually had to redo the whole assignment because he couldn't find any meaning to Hotline Bling because it's just like repeating telephone numbers over and over again. Anyway, so don't make that mistake. Choose something that has a deeper meaning to it. A lot of songs do, but there's certain ones that just don't work that well for this. So just kind of be mindful of what you're going to have to do for this poem and that you're going to have to go through that 4-part reading strategy. It's going to be hard with something that doesn't have a lot of substance. The poem or this assignment is going to be due Friday at 3:35. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to write in this doc what song you're going to choose. It's linked in Google Classroom, but it's also linked on this PowerPoint here. So what you'll do is you'll just write your song title, the name of the artist, and then a link to the YouTube video. If for some reason your YouTube video is really inappropriate, because sometimes you might choose a song that was appropriate, but the YouTube video is a little graphic and it's not necessarily school appropriate, then don't link the YouTube video, just link the lyrics. So whatever, like a page with the lyrics on it, if the YouTube isn't appropriate. Okay? All right. Okay. So now I'm just going to take you through like kind of the steps as to what you're going to do. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fill out that document that I just showed you. Second, you're going to copy the lyrics like from a web page or something that you look up onto a Google Doc that's in your Google Classroom. So that looks like this. So you'll delete this and write what the actual song title is, and then you'll copy and paste your lyrics below. So just a few things. Make sure to black out any curse words. So to do that, you just take the highlight the word, and then you choose black, and it will totally blacken. Okay? All right. After you do, you copy your lyrics. You don't necessarily have to totally read them yet because we're going to go through the 4-part reading strategy. So next it says, analyze the song using the 4-part reading strategy, also on the document where you copy your lyrics. So you're going to go back to that document where you copied your lyrics, and after the lyrics is the 4-part reading strategy. It takes you through kind of what you need to do, like we did with Wings. So the first time you're just going to watch the video, and maybe it's your favorite song, but you've never seen the music video, or maybe you have. It doesn't matter. What's your initial reactions after watching it this time? What strikes you right away? What questions do you have? It's okay if you've seen the video before, but what are your initial reactions right now? After the second time, the second time what you're going to do is you're just going to listen to the lyrics. If you can't find, just the audio, just don't watch the video and just listen to the lyrics. And you're going to talk about the theme, significance of the title, any shifts or changes throughout the poem. Then the next one, you're going to use the comment tool in Google Docs to annotate. So a lot of times last time when we did Wings, I noticed that people were underlining or they were highlighting, but they weren't annotating. So anything that you underline or highlight, you should have an annotation with it to explain why it's highlighted or underlined, okay? So if you underline it, explain why you underlined it. And you're kind of annotating for these pieces right here, okay? Remember, use that figurative language. Oh, I'll explain that. I haven't explained that yet. There's going to be a doc with figurative language that gives you definitions that we've gone over so far. And then this last piece is the mood and tone. For that one, you're going to read and listen to the lyrics. All right. All right. So that's that piece. Let's go back to the directions. So after doing that entire 4-part reading strategy, where you've now looked at your song 4 times, at the end, you're going to write a 1-page reflection. All right. So let's go back to this. So right here is that reflection at the end. What I'd like you to do is to fill the whole page if you can, okay? I noticed some people were just writing like a few sentences on the Wings one. You should have more than that, and I have an example reflection to help you that I'll show you in a second. All right, so when you're annotating, it really should look like this. This will give you an A+. I know this is handwritten. I have an example of a non-handwritten one in a moment. And then here is the doc. It's also it's linked in the Google slide, but it's also on Google Classroom of just all the literary devices we've gone over so far. So they're all right here. And I know a lot of them are reviewed too. Okay. So this is kind of like what it could look like when you're commenting electronically. So some things that you could add comments is, how does the video help communicate the message, or does it distract from it? So you should also include that somewhere on your lyrics page. And then if you're completely finished, make sure you did that reflection, all right? I'm going to go to that reflection piece now. So for your reflection, I've included an example of an example from Wings. So here's one that I wrote having to do with Wings. So if you're struggling with that reflection, you may want to look at this. But notice this is 1.5 spacing. You can have double space, but try to get to the end of the page, okay? Here are some sentence starters to kind of help you when you're thinking about what to write for this. Remember to start with an engaging lead. And then here are some transitions just to kind of help with the flow. Okay? So make sure you write that reflection. We did that already. When you're done with everything, you'll turn it into Google Classroom. And then one day when we all see each other again, we'll share. I'll let you play. Like, this is everyone always loves this part because when we share out, everyone shares like a short clip of their music video and then they explain what they kind of learned about their song that they hadn't realized before. So hopefully we'll get to do that at some point. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this assignment. It's supposed to be fun. And I hope you learn a little bit more about your favorite song that you choose. Please email me with any questions that you have. And I think that's it. Have a great day. Bye.